The Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League hosting Hockey Fights Cancer events throughout November and early December, and each team has an online donation goal of $3,000. The league with an overall goal of $20,000, and each team will host Hockey Fights Cancer home games. Halifax Max having their game Saturday, December 2nd, 7:30 at Halifax Civic Center, and honored to be the guest MC for the Halifax Max Hockey Fights Cancer Night today. Read more and find out how you can donate on our website at iCountry1035.ca.
One Wellness Center, the Nova Scotia Under-18 Hockey League, and this afternoon's game between the visiting Halifax Bats and your city Mitsubishi Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please rise and moving hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Scotia. 16 on the regular season calendar for our Halifax McDonald's. Halifax improved their record last night, 13 wins and 2 losses. 26th, second place. Away we go here this afternoon. Jumping in. Here's Wagner up and on. Leaves it to Legier. Legier up the wall to Jackson Breyer. Jason U. Armada in the lineup today. Helping us out. Here's Easton Schlender on the forecheck. Ties up his man. Puck is there along the wall. Legier digs it out. Feeds it to Schlender. Get it up back to the point. Back to Wagner again. He feeds it to Boston. Boston looking cross-side for Legier, but he has everybody all over him. Tipped in front. Shot by Wagner. Pryor to Schlender. He gets tied up. Puck is loose. For Pryor again. Pryor to Wagner. Wagner to Boston. Boston down low for Pryor. Boston again, over 21 in red. Second year forward here in the league. Played last season with the Cole Harbor Wolfpack. Buskers out front. Boston with the pinch against Marshall. This time the rush fired all the way down the ice. Isn't going to go for icing, preventing the rush. McDonald's looking out 5 fresh players. Roster, Chip, and Marlock up front by the drill. Logan Foot back onto Seymour. He tries to get it out. He does. A couple of blocks. One gets to the Marlock. Weaves through the middle. He gets around right to the net. What a play by Marlock. Through the legs, shot by Danny Strong. We'll talk about Danny in a second. How good that kid is. Here's Foot, Patterson low. 92, Patterson. He's not. When they get it out, they do. Here's Marlock again. Can't get by. Murphy. Murphy up off the glass to Matheson. Matheson to Tanner. Tanner to McDonald. McDonald to Murphy. Whoa. Rush moving it well. Using the whole ice. Cody Dawson puts it in. But here's Lindsay. He gets it out. Puck is in the skates of Aaron Chip. Feeds it to Hines. Hines dumps it in. Walters on the forecheck. Murphy fires it around the wall. And down the ice it goes. Here goes Lindsay. He has Brody Ford on the forecheck. Freeland looking cross ice. Testing 1-2. Hines with a rip. That one's just wide. If you're just joining us, hopefully you can hear me now. Apparently couldn't hear. Here's Hines in the slot. Shot! Walters with a shot. Saved by Manny Strong. Wagner, he drives it right back in again. Couple of Macs go for a change. Puck around. Here's Legier on the forecheck. Wagner, he holds it in, but the Macs are offside. And the Rush, they get out. Suds to Legier. Legier feeds it up to Jackson Pryor. That's offside. They have to retreat. Here's Christmas working up through the middle. Right to Wagner. Wagner with a big stretch for Jackson Pryor. He gets over the line, looking for Legier up the middle. That's intercepted. Here are the Rush. 2 against the boards. Legier and Schlender working some magic. Legier looking to the point. He goes low for Pryor and Schlender. He gets tripped up in front. Legier's shot, that's blocked in front by McKinnon. Here's Schlender again. He rips it. Another save by Manny Strong. Puck comes out. Boston looking. Pass. Schlender plays it to Legier. Rush up off the glass and out. Yet to register their first shot on net. Centering pass. Good play there by Easton Schlender to tie up the Rush player. Here's Schlender and Marmalak. 2 second-year Max. Shot. Strong the save. Marmalak on the doorstep. Schlender turns and fires. Foots in front. Takes a bit of abuse. And he's going to get the gate here for slashing. So we will go to a Cleese Sorcerer Sports penalty kill. 15:25 to go here at Membertou, the second arena. This is the BMO Arena. 1 of 2. We played in the second one yesterday. What a great facility here. Back to the point. McIsaac to Murphy. There's Chip keeping an eye on him. Matheson. Treewin keeps an eye. It's in the net. How did that even go in? Wow, power play goal. Nathan Mills is the starting goaltender, by the way. Sorry, we didn't get to mention that yet. Shots are 7-1, and it's 1-0 Rush. Power play goal. Thanks to our title sponsors, McDonald's Restaurants of Halifax, Dartmouth, East Hants, Bedford, HRM. We thank them so much. And of course, Mitchell Scory and Move Physiotherapy over on their UTEC Drive. There's Chip along the wall. He's got 3 Rush all over him. Malcolm McDonald down low, battling against Lindsay. Puck at the wall. Christmas can't get a big shot away. Here it is to Marmalak. He gloves it, drives wide, looking for the pass. There it is. Maddox Marmalak gets his own rebound. He ties it at 1. Nice try there by Marmalak, trying to feed the pass through the middle. And it must have hit a skate. Maybe not a rebound, but it must have hit a skate, but it was sitting there wide open. And Manny Strong had slid back into his net, leaving the cage wide open. Marmalak made no mistake. He ties it at 1. Short bench here has been a common theme here for our McDonald's this season. Missing Jacob Hartland, Tristan Turner, and Will Shear. We do have Jackson Pryor. Shot from Kenzie. That's deflected way up. Hits the ceiling or the roof here. So that'll stay inside as it would hit a Rush player on the way out. Yes, missing 3, but we have Pryor in the lineup. So making 3 full lines for Halifax. Down 1 full line. Here's Dooley. Down low. Dooley looking. Cycles it around over the stick of Hines. Up the wall. Ford. Can't get it out. Dooley to Krillman. Shot, blocker, save. Puck is loose. Good play there by Walters to hold it in. Rush this time, they make no mistake, and Roddy Krillman retreats. He's got 2 rush coming right at him. Plays it off the wall nicely for Luke Dooley. Dooley to Hines. Slides off Hines' stick. Hines looking for Walters. Here's Walters on the forecheck against Tanner. Up off the glass, but Boston, he holds it in. Shot. Here's Dooley and McIsaac along the half wall. Fires around. Kenzie Wagner on the pinch. Puts it to Dooley. Dooley looking for Schlender. Coming in off the bench. Can't get a shot away. Legier to Dooley. Out front. Here comes Brody Ford, 26 in white. Nice play there by Boston to slow him down. Legier to Trewen. Trewen on the far side. He dumps it in. Strong plays it for Murphy. Up along the wall, number 23, centering pass nicely to O'Neill. Dump it in. Here's Trewen. And Robitaille down low. Here it is to Pryor. Pryor has time. He tries to flip it to Legier and can't. Boston. Number 21, battling down low. 2 heavy customers. Legier there to help. Drops his stick. Back to the point. Murphy, his shot is wide. Here's Pryor looking for Schlender. He makes it work. O'Neill keeping an eye on Schlender. Shot saved by Strong. Schlender from a sharp angle. Can't make it work. Schlender looking, sees Lindsay, but hits Legier. Pryor in the slot with the backhand. Here's Schlender on the half wall. Looking, leaves it for Trewen. Trewen looking through the middle. Here's Legier. Chips it to himself. Trewen in the slot. Pryor in the slot. Rush up off the glass and down the ice. Will that roll far enough? Yes, it will. That will be icing against the Mitsubishi Rush. Found out something interesting last night. I did not know this. Caden Robitaille. I noticed he played for the Gatineau Intrepid in the U15 Hockey League. That was caused my eyebrows to raise a little. Why or how is he in Cape Breton? Well, the story is his father, of course, is the coach of the Cape Breton Eagles of the QMJHL. So there you go. There's the story, and not that he absolutely deserves to be here on the Rush. I'm just interesting how he ended up in Sydney. Well, that tells you the story that his dad is coaching at QMJHL level. Here's Lindsay, a little flip pass for Proctor, doesn't quite work. Murphy and Marmalak collide. Murphy. Proctor feeds it to Marmalak, working down low. Up high on Manny Strong. Proctor on the doorstep. But Manny Strong puts the trapper down. Yes, Manny Strong, we did see him last in Pictou County during the Nova Scotia U18 Hockey Challenge, or Showcase, I guess it is. And Manny Strong was electric. The Max did win, but 5-3, I believe, was the final. But nonetheless, Manny Strong put on a goaltending clinic that afternoon, that Sunday afternoon, here or in Pictou County at the Wellness Center there. Here's Walters on the draw. Walters ties up his man. Back to Dooley. Dooley to Krillman. He returns the favor down low. Dooley looking through the slot. Back to Wagner. Wagner for Walters. He lets it go. Hines to Dooley. Nice puck movement. Bask Christmas keeping an eye on Dooley. Back to Krillman. He fires it down low for Walters. Walters cycling. Good effort there by Gould to tie up Walters. Oh, Dooley in tight. Can't get a shot away. Here's Dooley again on a feed from Krillman. Up the wall to Wagner's shot. Blocked in front. Dooley to Hines. Hines out in the slot. Shot is wide. Krillman, he holds it in. Yet again, Walters. Oh, his pass is intercepted up through the middle by Seymour. Seymour, he can't get around Wagner, and the puck is to Krillman. Krillman with the stretch, and Dooley lets it go to avoid the icing. Just gets a stick on it. Out comes Legier and Schlender and Jackson Pryor. Up through the middle is McDonald. Shot. That's steered aside. Here's Trewen. To Boston. Boston to Pryor. Pass through the middle to Easton Schlender. Schlender sees Legier. Oh, hits a skate of McKinnon, and here it goes the other way. 92 Matheson drives the slot. Drop pass for McKinnon. Schlender keeping an eye. Good job by Easton Schlender. Puck, gloved ahead or hand pass. Great play there by 89 McIsaac to hold it in at the line. But his glove pass went right to another Rush player, causing the whistle. Legier on the draw. Rush win it. Murphy. Cross ice. Who breaks that up but Lindsay? Lindsay with Legier. And Schlender along the wall. Ford. Nice pass out. Nice stick check there by Gavin Suds. Pryor looking through the middle. Doesn't quite work. Here's Murphy. Murphy cross ice pass. Bounces off the wall. Takes a funny bounce. And Fitzgerald can't handle it. Out comes Marmalak. Marmalak takes a bump. Keeps on ticking. He dumps it in. Here's Murphy. Plays it around. Gavin Suds on the pinch. Suds to Marmalak. Here's Murphy for the Rush. Up off the glass. Lindsay. He holds it in. Proctor turns and fires. That's wide. Here's Marmalak to Proctor. Marmalak still. But the Rush do get it out. Here's Brody Ford. Kenzie Wagner keeping an eye. He drives the middle. Good job by Wagner. And he feeds it to Lindsay. Proctor along the wall. Feeds it to Lindsay. Lindsay to Wagner. Wagner turns up the Jets. He gets over the blue. And he rips it. Manny Strong with the blocker C. There's Chip. He holds it in. Wagner there to help. Rush looking off the wall. Wagner with the pinch. Causes the 2-on-1. Logan Foote, last man back. Shot. Mills gets a piece of it off his shoulder. Here's Walters up the wall to Hines. Hines, the behind the back pass. Right to Foote. Foote and Dooley. 2-on-2. Dooley still ticking. Hines, third man high, looking back to the point for Wagner, but it doesn't work. There's Walters. He fires it in backhand down low. Christmas and Dooley battle behind the net. Pass back to Foote. Foote to the captain. Wagner. Shot. That takes a funny bounce. Up off the glass. This time they do get it out. Nice pass through the middle to Gould. Gould and Foote. Down low. Centering pass for Marshall. He fires it wide. Way wide. Wagner jumps up in the play. Here's Walters, number 20. Nice feed back to Wagner. Wagner cross ice to Hines. What a way. Thread the needle. Hines dumps it in. All 5 Max go for a change. Here's 89 McIsaac. Looking, Legier keeping an eye. He takes a whack at it. Jackson Pryor kicks it to Legier. Here's Krillman on the pinch. Feeds it down low for Jackson Pryor. Pryor and McKinnon battle. Back to Krillman again. Krillman off the boards to Legier. Tried to drive the middle. Legier holds it in for Pryor. Pryor looking for Schlender in the spot. Oh, in the slot. No real shot away, but Manny Strong covers it up. Our next game will finally be back home. Finally. We'll play next Saturday night. More in that in a second. Schlender along the half wall. He's loose. Back to Boston. Boston to Krillman. And he had Seymour all over him, so he had to put it down low. Here's Pryor. Basin Armada, regular. Been playing lots of minutes here with the McDonald's the last couple of games. A big shout out to Pryor. Pass out front to Legier. He snaps it, but man, he's strong. Makes the save. Yes, we will play next Saturday night for our Hockey Fights Cancer game. We will be live at the Civic in Halifax. We would love it if you would come visit with us. Lots of activities planned. We have Ian Robinson from Hot Country 103.5 and the Halifax Mooseheads house announcer will be on hand as our master of ceremonies. We have all kinds of fun activities planned. So if you can't make it, try and make a donation. You can catch that on our on our social media pages. But we'll be live taking donations, bake sale. We'll be doing a chock-a-puck, all kinds of fun things. Here's Proctor down low for Marmalak. Marmalak looking out in the slot for Chip. Can't beat it through. Back to the point. Treewood shot. Saved by Strong. Here's Marmalak looking through again, but Matheson is there. Lindsay, he holds it in at the line. Here's Marmalak. And Chip digs it out, looking for Treewood in the slot. But the Rush, can they get it out? This time they do. 3-on-2, here they come. Matheson. Number 92, his shot is wide. Here's 93, McDonald. He fires it in, but it's right to Lindsay. Here goes Lindsay. 2-on-3, looking for somebody, but he can't make it work. Dooley battling against Christmas. There's Hines in the slot to Walters. Oh, nice save, Strong. No rebound with 4:27 to go. They fire it down the ice. That'll be icing against the Rush. 4:21 to go in period number one. Legier, Schlender, and Jackson Pryor come out. We've got Suds and Wagner, the point men. Legier, number 7. Bathurst Teton, draft pick. Will he end up in the Teton lineup next season? Or what do the Legiers have planned? We'll see. Here's Wagner on the pinch. Good job by Kenzie as McDonald was there. Legier looking for Suds, and he rips it. Nice save again by Manny Strong. Legier back to the point to Wagner. Wagner to Suds. Suds looking cross ice for Legier, but McDonald grabs it out of the air, and down they come the other way. Gould looking for the drop pass. He just dumps it in. Here goes Gavin Suds, 22 in red. Takes a bump, but Wagner is there to help him up the wall for Pryor. It's in the skates of the Rush defenseman and just outside the line. Gould, he fires it back in. That's going to be, oh no, yes, that's what I thought. High stick, that hit Suds' stick. The referee way down at this end had called it. Well, one referee had his hand up for offside, so yes. But high stick is the call against Halifax. Marmalak on the draw with Proctor and Chip. Here's the big pass in stride for Chip. Chip looking to get it to Marmalak. He does. Marmalak scores! His second of the game. What a rip. Holy smokes. What a play there. Big stretch pass for Aaron Chip. Aaron picks it out of his skates, feeds it to Marmalak, and he drills it. Schrapper side. 2-1 Halifax, 3:18 to go. Thanks to our sponsors, Ella, Greek Taverna, and Cleves, Source for Sports. Here's Foot. Plays it softly along the wall, up off the glass for a second try. Rush looking for the big pass to Robitaille. That was on a bounce. He couldn't play it. Mills plays it up the wall. Dawson takes a bump from Foot. Rush cycling, looking back to the point, but that's way up in the air. Murphy couldn't control it. Gives the Max some time to change. Big stretch pass. Here's Krillman right there. Good job, Riley. Walters keeping an eye. Puck out front. Rush hustling back to the point, and their defenseman had gone for a change. Noah Tanner slides off his stick, and this time the Rush fired out. Oh, Treewin and Ford. Or maybe that's 16 Dawson, sorry, not. Game's getting feisty. Lots of sponsorships here on the arena boards. All kinds of great local and national partners supporting all the hockey events that go on here in this beautiful facility. Like I said, we played here last night. The U16 Jets played. I think the U15 or U18 Lynx, I think they just came off, or they were running around, maybe they're getting warmed up. We saw the Junior B Miners. Lots of great hockey activity here in this beautiful facility. Here's Hines. He gets run over by Marshall. Treewin keeping an eye on Seymour. He ties him up. There's Walters. He digs it out of the pile. Up, off the glass. Nope, up and out of play. Walters looking to hit the glass up and out, but just a little too high. So that face-off will come back into the McDonald zone with exactly 2 minutes to go. In period one, shots 19-6 in favor of Halifax. They lead 2-1. On the draw, Marmalak. They go forward with it. They're Schlender. Trying to block. Suds. He gets it out. No, doesn't quite get out. Legier is there to help. It's in his skates. He avoids two attackers. He turns it up, looking for Schlender. Uses him as a decoy. Goes left. He goes wide. But Tanner with the nice stick check. But who's there? Pryor. Pryor and Legier. Back to Lindsay with a shot. That's blocked in front by Cohen Tanner. Here the Rush. They just dump it in. Does Gould. Down low. Here's Suds battling with Matheson. Puck is in the slot. Oh! Mills grabs it. A backhand shot by McDonald, but I think a Mac got a stick on it. So a bit of a knuckler, but Mills grabs it in the trapper for the face-off. 1:60 to go in period one. Marmalak on the draw. He goes forward, looking for Chip. Nice play there by Brody Ford, to intercept Wagner. Keeping an eye. Ford drives the middle. Whoa, dangerous. Wagner, out he comes, feeds it to Proctor. Here's Proctor and Chip. Proctor puts the brakes on. Looking for Marmalak far side. It's in the skates. That doesn't work. Proctor breaks it up. Foot, last man back. He feeds it to Wagner. They're offside, yes. Wagner and Proctor going in together. But offside the call. With under a minute to go now. Thanks very much to our third star last night, Josh Holland, in the lineup from the Kings. I'm sure you got the story from last night. What a player. He played for the Kings on one ice service from 5 until 7. And then he switched gear, clothing, jerseys, whatever, and put on a Max jersey and socks and came to play with us from 7 to 9 at the other arena. And great game he did have, and we needed him as we were short bodies. So thanks, a big shout out to Josh Holland of the Kings. He had to travel down the highway to Port Hawkesbury today as his Kings are playing the Highlanders in the Nova Scotia U16 at the exact same time, 12:30. So we wish him all the best, and thanks for suiting up last night. Walters on the draw. He goes forward with it. Here's number 23, Billard. Through the middle for Robitaille. Good hustle there by Foston. I love that, Foston. Unrelenting, just constantly going. Here's Walters battling. 2, and that will do it. As Dooley takes a bump, but everything's all good as time expires here in Membertou. So after one, shots are 19-8 in favor of Halifax. They lead 2-1, thanks as always to
fresh flow heat pump cleaning and Fatso high performance peanut butter found in your health food aisle of your grocery store. I know a lot of us don't go down the health food aisle or a great local health food store. We'll be back in about 12-13 minutes for period number 2.
The Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League hosting Hockey Fights Cancer events throughout November and early December, and each team has an online donation goal of $3,000. The league with an overall goal of $20,000, and each team will host Hockey Fights Cancer home games. And Halifax Max having their game Saturday, December 2nd, 7:30 at the Halifax Civic Center. And I'm honored to be the guest MC for the Halifax Max Hockey Fights Cancer Night game. Read more and find out how you can donate on our website at hotcountry1035.ca.
2. All right, here we go. Period number 2. Cohen Tanner for the rush. Big stretch pass. But Boston is there. Boston to Legier. He's got it mid-ice, looking for Pryor. Nice pass to Jackson Pryor. Shot off the side of the net. And out comes Dawson. Brody Dawson. But it's right to Boston. He rips it. Legier looked like he was going to kick it in the wide open net. This time it's out. Marshall keeping an eye on Boston. Cohen Tanner fires it around. Here's Legier. Legier and Schlender tries to pass again, but Marshall ties him up. Boston shot. Here's Jackson Pryor. He gets a backhand, but Boston to Legier. Right around to Jackson Pryor. Here's Wagner on the big pinch. Runs over Robitaille. Legier looking for Schlender, but he puts it back to Wagner. Wagner to Boston, far side. Traffic of the Gatineau Olympique. Pryor down behind his net battling, but out come the rush. Brody Dawson, nice pass through the middle. Robitaille keeping an eye on Wagner. Wagner through the middle. He feeds it to Marmalak, 19, slides off his stick. Schlender rips it, but that's way over the net. Wagner, he holds it at the line, puts it down low. Christmas battling with Marmalak. Robitaille, nice feed, but Gould has his pocket picked by Proctor. This time, Gould up the other way with Riley Krillman keeping an eye. Krillman to the outside. He takes a tumble. Here's Gould down behind his own net, down low pass. Riley still battling. He's got Aaron Chip there. Here's McDonald looking for a shot in the high slot. Christmas shot is just wide. Foot battling. Out comes Matheson. Pass out front. Whoa, Christmas with a shot. Then Proctor deflects it up into the netting. So that faceoff will stay inside the McDonald zone. On the draw, Walters. Hines at the line. Puck is way up in the air. Number 11, Seymour. Walters gives the rush player O'Neill a bump. Here's Dooley through the middle. Tanner keeping an eye. What a feed to Treewin. He scores! Logan Treewin rips it. That is Treewin's second of the season, regular season. Nice play there by Logan Treewin to jump up in the play. And great pass by number 17, Luke Dooley. Wow, what a play as we look at it on the replay. Dooley seeing Treewin all the way. Here's Treewin again, looking. Big stretch pass right to Hines. Hines to Walters. Walters gets by one. Nice stick check there by Cohen McIsaac. Pass out front, Walters shot. Nice save by Strong. Here's Brody Dawson up through the middle. Nice feed. Oh, Brody Ford looking. Pass, oh no, Suds fires it right at Billard. Suds regroups, nice play to intercept that pass to Ford. Rush trying to get it in, but it hits the referee. This time Ford slides off his stick. Lindsay to Dooley. Dooley to Walters. Walters goes around McIsaac. He snaps it. And Strong gets a piece of that one. Schlender along the half wall. Down low for Dooley. Legier's now on the ice. Out front. There was Suds driving, looking for something in the slot. Wagner hits Legier. And wisely, Jackson Pryor leaves. That's the smarts you want, as he was very close to the bench on a change, waiting for the other MAC player to get off. That's fantastic play by Jackson Pryor, because it could have been a too many men on the ice, but made the right call. Wagner up the middle. But McKinnon intercepts and puts it in. Legier, he gets it out. McKinnon again, but he fires it right at Schlender. Here's Schlender and Pryor. He feeds it to Legier. He snaps it, but that one's blocked in front. Legier calmly, slowly drives the middle. Nice little saucer to Wagner. That one is deflected wide. Boston calmly along the boards for Legier. Legier keeping an eye on him is Gould. Boston holds it in at the line. Nice play! Jackson Pryor in front with the tip just up and over the net. Pryor again to Legier. Legier another shot. Strong with 2 saves on Legier. Foot holds it in at the line. Jackson Pryor looking for Schlender. Schlender down on one knee, looking for the rip. Nice play there by Boston. Schlender has to get back. Foot all by himself. A backhand shot by number 12, Robitaille, but he is at the end of his shift and has to go off. Foot off the back of the net to Boston. Boston up the wall to Schlender. Schlender to Marmalak. Marmalak picks it up in stride, drives the middle. Already has 2. Wide open net. Logan Foot the rebound. He scores his first as Marmalak collects the puck. I don't know, he's collecting the puck, so I'm going to say it's his first. Let me see. Of the regular season, we'll say. Where is he? Where is he? Yes, Logan Foot, 3 assists, so this is his first Nova Scotia U18 Hockey League goal. Congratulations, Logan Foot. Assist to Maddox Marmalak. Here's Krillman to Chip up through the middle, but the rush, dump it right back in, and here they come. Matheson through the middle, slides off his stick, it's in the skates, but Krillman is there. Here's Marmalak. He feeds it to Proctor, just out of Angus's reach. Here's O'Neill. Treewin steps up. They dump it in. Mills leaves it for Krillman. Krillman all up the wall, but it's right to Noah Tanner. Backhand. Mills flashes the trapper. McDonald and Krillman. McDonald headbutts Krillman. No call. 13:56 to go. Max lead 4-1 here in period number 2. Walters on the draw. Dooley asking the referee about it, I'm sure, as Sud steps out on the ice, trying to dig it out of the skates. Here's Suds. Nicely along to Lindsay. Lindsay battling. Good job. There's Dooley. He leaves it for Walters. Walters, he goes down low, looking for someone, puts the brakes on. Back to Lindsay. Nice job by Lindsay to tie up his man. Oh, in front. What a try by Dooley to Hines. Just a little too rich. I think he wanted to rip it and saw Hines at the last second of the corner of his eye. Here's the rush. Christmas on the half wall. Walters picks it up through the middle. Walters weaving through center. He gains the blue. He's got Hines and Dooley. He snaps it. Someone gets a piece of that. Hines and Dooley battle. Here's Seymour up through the middle. Here's Boston. He picks it off. Boston's going to go for a run. Drives the middle. Looking to rush. Take him down. Backhand. But Manny Strong, the blocker save there. And here they come. But who's again is Boston. He's going to take another run at it. Boston to Jackson Pryor, down low for Legier, and the net is kicked off its moorings, and they're letting it play. Here's Pryor again. Out front, good try. You can clearly see from down here the net is off. I don't know why they're letting it play on. Here's Legier and Schlender with Jackson Pryor. He drives wide, can't get around Christmas. Legier, this time. He's got Pryor, but he goes to Schlender. Number 74, Tanner, ties up Schlender. Legier along the half wall to Wagner. A little give and go there. Legier with a snapshot. Schlender the tip. Tip. Schlender again. 15 in red. Christmas keeping an eye. Or no, sorry, that's 8, not 6. Gould. There's a 6 and an 8 out there in white. Boys are tired. Pryor back to the point. Pryor down low looking for Schlender. Legier rips it. That's blocked by the rush. And here they come looking for the quick feed. And the pass to Ford offside. So the rush had to retreat. Here's Cohen Tanner. Schlender to Krillman. Here's Pryor. He feeds it off the wall. This time I'm sure he's going to dump it in and go for a change. And yes, sir, as he is tired. Got to make sure you don't want too many men here. Pryor's got to get off. There's Proctor and Marmaluk. Yes, he does. And Chip jumps over the board, wisely making sure puck is away from the Max bench. Avoiding that off, too many men on the ice call. Good pinch by Krillman. And again, he holds it for Chip. This time Foot. He puts it in the far corner for Marmaluk. Marmaluk to Chip. Ford, can he get it out? Yes. He gets it out to O'Neill. O'Neill through the middle. Foot keeping an eye on him. He puts the brakes on and goes the other way. Here's Proctor and Marshall battle along the boards. Puck gets out to mid-ice. Chip is there. Marmaluk puts the brakes on, looking to the slot, hits Marshall's skate. Chip, oh, nice feed for Angus Proctor. But that hits a skate and goes wide. Walter intercepts the pass, or hit Walter's shin pad. Marshall tries to drive the middle. Freewind keeping an eye on Marshall. Here's Walters turning up the jets. Can he get away from Dawson? Good play by Brody Dawson. Murphy now battling with Walters along the half wall. Hines trying to pick it up. Freewind drives the middle. Shot tipped in front by Hines, just wide. Nice tip there by Ethan Hines, just wide. Here's Dooley looking for Treewin out front. He decides to cycle back to Lindsay. Lindsay's shot deflected wide. Treewin down low. He's looking for Hines. Hines, no, he goes along the half wall, still has it. And the rush, out they come. Here's Dooley to tie up his man. Treewin, big stretch for Hines, but that's intercepted by the rush. And Nathan Mills gathers the weak dump in and holds on with 9:25 to go in period number 2. So yes, we are 13 wins, 2 losses, 26 points, but overall we are 18 wins, 6 losses. That includes 2 tournaments and 1 exhibition against the Moncton Flyers. So a very respectable overall record for our young Halifax McDonald's with 10, count them 10 first year players this season. Here's Suds, speaking of first years, number 22 in red. Here's number 92, Mavison. Cross ice pass. Seymour, he recycles through the middle. Pass, they dump it in. Here goes Wagner to tie up his man. Suds, nice pass through the middle to Jackson Pryor. He was off to the races, not looking behind him. Here's Wagner looking again. That one hits Pryor's stick, so no icing. Here's Christmas, number 6 in white, looking up through the middle, but that pass is just a little too rich. Boston looking for Schlender. Schlender on the tape to Legier. He snaps it. Pryor's there for the rebound. Little soft pass to Legier, trying to go backdoor. Legier has had all kinds of chances here this afternoon. Speaking of Legier, here he is again. Tries to get it back to Foot, but the rush intercept. Number 92, Mavison. Can't get by Boston. Schlender, he leaves it for Legier, but Legier gets caught, the puck gets caught up in the stick of Easton Schlender laying on the ice. Good job by Logan Foot there to battle Mavison, who's at the end of his rope for this shift. Here's Boston trying to get over that red line. He dumps it in, and all 5 Macs head to the bench. Very tired. That one, speaking of sticks flying, that's Aaron Chip's stick on the ice. Tries to kick it to his teammate. Here's Fitzgerald's shot over the net. Number 47, McKinnon at the point, holds it in for Gould. Riley Krillman in front of his own net. Puts it to the corner. Here's Treewin. Treewin battling. against number 67. Here's Marmaluk. He picks it up. This guy's got skates. He's got 3 of them with him. Right to Proctor, but that one's intercepted. Krillman, he rips it. Manny Strong doesn't see it. It's up in the air. Here's Proctor and Krillman. Back 2-on-1 against Treewin. Keeping an eye on Gould. Nice play. Break it up. Down behind the net. Here's Gould again. Looking cross ice. Chip just gets a piece of that, and out it comes. So the Rush have to get onside as they're still offside. Nice pass up through the middle. Krillman to Chip. Chip tries to go wide, but it's tied up by Cohen Tanner. Loses his stick again. Big stretch going the other way, but Lindsay intercepts. Oh, what a feed to Ethan Hines. Hines to Dooley. Oh, Manny Strong gets the pad out. Wow, what a highlight save there by Manny Strong. His 28th save of the afternoon. Shots 32-10 for Halifax. Score is 4-1. 6:24. Walter just goes ahead with it. Puck is loose. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay looking. He sees Suds, but he decides to go low for Hines. Hines to Dooley. He avoids one checker. Dooley down low for Ethan Hines. Walters and Suds are there, but the Rush flip it up and down. Look at that hustle by number 22 in red. Icing against the Rush is the call. Thanks to our sponsors, Deep Down Cleaning Services, and of course Ella Greek Taverna. 2 locations, one in Bears Lake and one in Dartmouth Crossing, Halifax. Get your Greek on at Ella Greek Taverna. Shot by Foston. That's deflected by Schlender in front. Puck comes around, right to Wagner. He right to Schlender on the doorstep. One shot, 2, one from Pryor, one from Schlender. But Manny Strong again. The save. Speaking of Jackson Pryor, he's a member, as we know, of the Basin Armada, who won the Monctonian Challenge last weekend at the U16 AAA level. So congrats to championship winner Jackson Pryor, key member of that team. And as well to the Fredericton Caps, who won the U18 division. Stretch pass. Mills has to play it right to Foston. Foston to Schlender. 3-on-2. Little feed, can't get through Christmas. Good job. Christmas getting the paddle down. Here's Schlender on the half wall. Tries to drive the middle. Legier looking. Avoids 3 white shirts all over him. And puck comes out. Wagner has to regroup for Foston. Foston to Schlender. Schlender feeds it to Legier, but can't handle it. Here's Tanner. Avoids one checker. Can't get by Wagner. Mills tries to cover it up. Whoa. Number 74, Noah Tanner. Feed out front. Shot by Marshall. Blocker save by Mills. Here's Matheson. He fires it down low. Number 93, McDonald. McDonald again off the skate of Wagner. Down low. The Rush are continuing. A little bit of pressure here. Robitaille has the puck along the half wall. Shot. Mills the save. 4:24. A little sustained pressure there from the Rush. But Nathan Mills the save. He's been rock steady ever since that shot number 1 of the game win, and he's been super steady the rest of the way. Here's Gould looking to slide it through, but Logan Foote says no way. Marmaluk battling down low. Here's Foote battling. Back to the point for McIsaac. Chip trying to get it out, but can't. Seymour to Creelman. Creelman, nice play for Foote. Foote up the wall for Chip. Chip to Proctor. Proctor gets over the blue with Marmaluk. 2-on-2. He elects to shoot. but strong the save. Foot comes down low on the pinch against Seymour. Chasing him all the way around. Angus looking to run him out of room, but Seymour with speed comes through the middle. And Gould dumps it in. Mills settles it down for Krillman. Krillman up the wall to Proctor. Proctor looking for Chip, but McDonald intercepts. There's Krillman. He kicks it to Marmela. Marmela can't get it in. He takes a bump. Puck squirts out. Proctor can't get it in. The Rush turn it up. Fitzgerald to Gould. Dooley battling. Krillman intercepts. Foot with a nice calm pass to Dooley. Dooley has Hines and Marmela. He feeds it to Hines. Murphy keeping an eye on him. Dooley has time. Walters hops over the boards for Marmela. Centering pass for Lindsay. A tip by Walters just wide. Just wide. 2:48 to go. Here comes Fitzgerald with Brody Ford. Brody Ford trying to get around Treewin. Treewin keeps him to the outside nicely. Lindsay looking up ice. 4-on-2. Off the wall. Hines gets in, puts the brakes on, feeds it to Lindsay. But he was all twisted around. This time the Rush get it out. Treewin's the last man back. But the Rush are out of gas. Whoa, Treewin tries to get by one. Oh, it goes the other way. 2-on-1, but Lindsay is there. Shot, pad, saved by Nathan Mills. Here's Ford, hits the crossbar. Here's Ethan Hines, tries to get by Noah Tanner, but cannot. Very run and gun here right now. Biller. He looks to get over the blue and does. Treewin keeps an eye on him. Keeping him down low, ties him up. Here comes Walters to dig the puck up. He takes a hit from Marshall. Big cross-ice pass. Treewin loses his stick. Yes. So Tanner and Treewin are going to go there. Yes, yet another stick. Ay, ay, ay. So Tanner will go. Treewin grabs the extra stick and he's going to go. He's going to have a road hockey. He's going to grab a couple of road hockey sticks. That's what he's going to be playing with next weekend. Ay, ay, ay. So 2 minutes each for roughing. Referee takes the vote, saying it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey now. Nope, 5-on-5 hockey. That's what I thought. Coincidentals. Exactly. 5-on-5 hockey. Got to make sure they don't come out of the box. Yeah, no, they're taking them down off the board. That's good. All right, Legier on the draw. He wins it. Wagner to Suds. Oh, Suds quick pass. Looking for Legier a little too quick. Here's Legier. I think he's offside, but yeah. So Schlender is going to go to the box. This time, interference is the call. With 1:29 to go. With 2 men in the box, that's a very thin-looking Halifax McDonald's bench. They're big benches here, but yeah, lots of room to stretch out his right. Holy smokes. Here's Wagner working down low. Fitzgerald grabs it. Back to Tanner. Tanner, far side for Seymour. Shot blocked by Wagner. There's Suds. Oh, yeah. O'Neill left alone in the slot. That took 13 seconds. So that is a power play goal for the Rush. It is now 4-2. So out comes Schlender. So we're, back to 5-on-5 hockey. The 2 still in the box, but those are coincidentals. Marmalak on the draw against the goal scorer, O'Neill. Again, it was left alone right in the slot, went upstairs on Mills for the second. Here's Proctor. He can't quite get to it. Seymour to O'Neill. There's Marshall with him. Shot. He fans on it and falls into the boards. Chip to Proctor. They're away. They've got Marmalak. Oh, little pass broken up. Nicely by Tanner. Drop pass blocked by Foot. Foot is limping. Big block shot. Here's Proctor. Another blocker save by Mills. Back to the point again. Murphy puts it down low. Foot struggling here. Puts it 1 foot or one hand to Chip. Up to Proctor, and the rush dumping right back in. Foot has got to get off. He's down below his net. Avoids the attacker. Up the wall nicely for Boston. Boston flips it to Aaron Chip. Chip to Marmalak. Marmalak, the little toe drag. He runs into 1 and 2 rush players. And out they come again. Here's Billard. Lindsay keeping an eye. Nice job by Lindsay. Out he comes with speed. Big stretch looking for Walters. And that will do it. Lindsay knew how much time was left on the clock. Thought maybe the Hail Mary would work. So what an eventful period number 2. Shots are 36-16 after 2. And thanks as always to Mitchell Scory. Move physiotherapy. Scory. He shoots, he scores with a Y. Scory. And Cleve Source of Sports. We'll be back in 12-13 minutes for period number 3.
The Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League hosting Hockey Fights Cancer events throughout November and early December, and each team has an online donation goal of $3,000. The league with an overall goal of $20,000, and each team will host Hockey Fights Cancer home games. And Halifax Max having their game Saturday, December 2nd, 7:30 at the Halifax Civic Center. And I'm honored to be the guest MC for the Halifax Max Hockey Fights Cancer Night game. Read more and find out how you can donate on our website at hotcountry1035.ca.
Alrighty, folks, so away we go. Period number 3. 5-on-5 hockey to start. We got one man each in the box, just finishing their last 2 minutes for roughing. Here's Schlender, little chip to himself. Can he get by Murphy? Good hustle there by Murphy, but Schlender wins the battle. The wraparound right through the crease. Here's Legier trying to go after Robitaille on the back check. Robitaille gets it in. Here's Wagner. He feeds it to Legier. Legier up through the middle. Here's number 4, Murphy. Feeds it to Cohen Tanner. They dump it in. Here's Wagner. He drops it for Foston. Foston up the middle for Jackson Pryor. Little chip right to Legier. Legier looking for Schlender. Shot blocked. Pass out front for Logan Foote. Logan Foote returns it to shot blocked in front by Manny Strong. Number 16, Dawson. Brody Dawson weaves up through the middle. Here with speed, looking cross ice. Foote keeping to the outside pass is wide. Marmela picks up the errant pass and goes the other way. Gets over the blue. Pass. Jackson Pryor just in ahead. Driving the play offside. Yes, our Halifax McDonald's played the Nova Scotia Sea Kings, that's SEE, a chapter of the Canadian Blind Hockey, in an exhibition game this past week. Max players were challenged with different visual impairments throughout the game. A fun exhibition game. I noticed the puck, and I apologize, I don't know the word, but the puck was an above average size and had all kinds of bells in it, so everyone would know where the puck was on the ice at the time. Very interesting. Oh, dangerous play there as number 67 Fitzgerald fanned on it. Wide open net. In the middle, another shot by Fitzgerald. Back to Christmas. Christmas at the line, but Proctor forces it just outside the line. Here's Seymour. He goes back through. Nice play by Marmalak to ride him out of the play. Matheson, keep an eye on Proctor here at the other end. Christmas shot. That hits Fitzgerald. Christmas again takes a bump from Proctor. Matheson up through the middle. Brody Ford tries to feed it to himself, but Marmalak and Proctor and Aaron Chip are away. Nice pass to Aaron Chip. He tries to feed Proctor. Proctor turns and rips just wide. Christmas ties up Proctor. Back to number 18, Lindsay. Skips over his stick. Trewitt feeds it nicely to Lindsay. Lindsay up the wall for Dooley. He takes a bump from McIsaac, but dumps it in. Here's Ethan Hines on the forecheck. McKinnon avoids him. Cross ice pass. Here's Brody Ford, 26 in white. Drives the middle, offside that move, just outside the blue line. Drives his other forward offside. 17:03 to go in period number 3. Lindsay to Trewitt. Trewitt to Hines. McKinnon is there to intercept. Trewitt picks it up through the middle. Trewitt drops it for Dooley. Block shot, another one. That one's wide. Hines back playing defense in place of Trewitt. He gets back. Walters feeds it to Dooley. Dooley a little shake and bake. 2-on-2. Battle in the corner. Walter looking for something to poke loose. He avoids one shot. Is just wide. Lindsay in the down low for Hines. Hines cycling at the top. Looking for Trewitt. Trewitt snaps it. Hines deflects it. That's wide. Dooley looking for Trewitt in the slot. Still has it. Flipping it up. I'm not sure where he was going with that. Puck is out. Yes, offside is the call. 16:07. Yes, as mentioned yesterday, but I do want to give a shout out to the whole coaching staff making the long trip, giving up their weekend away from friends and family. Mitchell Scory from Move Physio, Sports Physio, for the team. Of course, Roy Pinio, our equipment manager, is here, as is Cliff Blair, our social media guy. Games day, you can see him. He's our DJ during the games. He's our house announcer. Thanks for making the long trip to Cape Breton and giving up, these very precious moments and times. I know they enjoy being here. They wouldn't do it. Suds drives the middle shot, tries to go 5-hole, but Manny Strong shuts the door. Shot off the glass and down the ice, and that will be icing against the Rush. Yes, so finish that up. Thanks to all the coaching staff. Of course, Tim and Tony are here as well. All the time they give up for these young men, we really appreciate it. Legier on the draw. Rush win it. Fitzgerald down low for Marshall. There's Schlender. Back to Suds. Suds looking far side. Nobody there. Murphy up off the glass and again down the ice. That'll be icing against the Rush one more time as Halifax leads 4-2. Yes, a good showing by our Max at the Monctonian, winning their division at a tidy 3-0, but ran into the Kensington Wild of the New Brunswick PEI League, losing in double overtime in the quarterfinal. But a good effort nonetheless, playing a couple of games up early, playing your third game of the day on Saturday, and then having to play the late game, 8:30, 8:45 at night. Lots of rest, but lots of hanging around for these kids. You just don't know what to do when you're in a hotel room for 12 hours. Here's Foot weaving through the middle, still has it. Tanner keeping an eye on it, pins him up against the wall. There's Chip trying to dig it out. Christmas is there. Foot still has it in the slot for Proctor. He rips it, blocked in front by 77 Cohen Tanner. And the Rush are able to get the changes they need. Boston, nice feed for Chip. Chip looking cross-eye for Hines. Hines the drop pass for Marmalak, but it slides off his stick. Here comes Matheson the other way. Good back check by Aaron Chimp. Matheson looking down low. Treeman keeping an eye. Centering pass. Here it is. Hines. Can he turn up the Jets? He's the no one to beat. Rips it. Manny Strong, the trapper save. He knew two Rush were going to cut him off at the pass. So he takes a rip at it. Probably the right call. Maybe putting on the brakes, but easy for me to say up here when I can see the whole ice surface. Walters on the draw. Tanner, Noah Tanner. See, there's Noah Tanner and Cohen Tanner, two of them. Walters keeping an eye on number 74. Ties him up as he dumps it in, but it's icing again as he didn't get over the red. Key play there by Walters to close the door. And I think Tanner got rid of it earlier than he would have hoped, causing that icing. So we'll give it a go. Walters, Dooley, and Hines on the draw. Walters go forward. It's in the skates. Shot! Strong gets a piece of it. Hines down low. Here's O'Neill up the wall. Dawson turns it over. Oh! Dooley to Walters. Can't get the shot away. Another Rush falls into the boards again on his own. No Mac touching him. Pass to Christmas. Christmas fakes the pass. Now he comes up through the middle. Here comes number 6 in white. Nice move. Slides off the stick. Krillman keeping an eye on him. Ties him up. There's Trewen battling. Number 93, McDonald. Ties him up. Pass out front. Couldn't quite get O'Neill. It goes all the way down the ice. No icing as it was a Rush player who fired it back. There's Dooley on the forecheck. Suds can't quite get to it. Battling. It's in the referee's skate. There's Legier to help. Legier. Cross ice pass for Schlender. Schlender regroups. All kinds of Rush. Go for a change. Brody Dawson on the forecheck. But here comes Suds. Nice feed right to Schlender. Schlender couldn't get around. Number 47, McKinnon up the wall. Lindsay holds it in at the line. And they can't get it out yet. Rush. Lindsay down low for Pryor. Pryor back to Lindsay. Lindsay returns it to Pryor. He's got all kinds of time trying to feed the needle. There's Legier. Toe drag shot is wide. Marshall, he plays it, but Suds intercepts. Suds shot. That hits a shin pad. Marshall up off the glass and out. Here's Suds. He has his pocket picked by Seymour. But Lindsay is there. Seymour tries to drive the middle, but good job by Lindsay to tie him up. Noah Tanner, cross ice for McIsaac. He dumps it in, but icing again against the Rush. 12:01 to go, period number 3. So yes, as mentioned, we will be at the Civic next Saturday night for our Hockey Fights Cancer game. It will be a 7:30 start against the Cape Breton West Islanders. So please come see us play. We'll be live if you can't make it in person. Ford, nice move as he gets around Foston, but his D partner Wagner is there to back him up. Here's Wagner again. But Murphy, big cross-ice pass, doesn't make it. Here's Foston to Proctor. Proctor trying to hit Chip, but too far ahead of him. Here's Noah Tanner. Kenzie Wagner on the forecheck. Look at that. Nice feed up the middle. It's Matheson and Ford. 2-on-1. What a play by Connor Foston to break that up. Shot from the point. That hits the side of the net. Matheson down low, but Foston is there. Feeds it to Wagner. Wagner softly up the boards for Chip. But they hold it in. He can't get out. Blocker save. This time, Foston. He avoids one forechecker, leaves it for Proctor. Proctor backs up. Last man back. Soft feed to Foston. Foston cross ice to Wagner. Wagner to Marmaluk. Marmaluk by himself as the Macs have gone for changes. O'Neill keeping an eye on him. Wow, Marmaluk weaving and bobbing. Still gets a shot away. There's Hines battling with O'Neill down low. Here's Krillman on the pinch. Out comes O'Neill through the middle. Krillman with the stick check. That works. But Noah Tanner, Noah Tanner, not Cohen, fires it in. Krillman up the wall for Dooley. Dooley waiting for his teammates to catch up. He dumps it in. Manny Strong settles it down. They fire it up the wall, but it's right to Walters. Walters down low for Hines. There's Dooley trying to break up the forecheck. Robitaille. Nice big collision there by Walters to tie up his man, Cohen Tanner. Big stretch pass for Dooley. Dooley tries to feed the middle, but Walters is there. Oh, good try by Dooley looking for Hines. Marshall goes the other way, but it's right to Dooley. Dooley hits Walters in the slot. Walters trying to play it to himself. Walters to Dooley. Dooley looking back to the point. Treewin. Treewin to Lindsay. Lindsay has to lay it down into the corner for Hines. Hines for Dooley around the wall. Centering pass. Manny Strong has the paddle down. Deflects it high and up. Oh, nice play by Gould to get around Lindsay, but there's Treewin. Treewin to Lindsay. Lindsay hits Jackson Pryor in stride. Jackson Pryor's all by himself as some of the Macs have gone for a little refresh. Out comes Legier and Schlender. McKinnon battling up the wall to Marshall. Nice feed by Marshall to Dawson. Brody Dawson drives wide. Blocker save by Nathan Mills. A penalty coming to the Rush. Here's Lindsay. Can he get by? Puck is loose. Extra attacker on as Mills has gone to the bench. Here's Jackson Pryor down low. Still has control. Out front. Easton Schlender has time. 6-on-5. Marmaluk to Schlender. Schlender to Wagner. Wagner cross ice to Legier. Looking for Jackson Pryor back door, but can't make it work. Brody Ford ties up Wagner. And the big takedown. So interference as the Rush player took goaltender Mills down. So we will go to the Fatso High Performance Peanut Butter Power Play. 4-2 lead, 8:22 to go in period number 3. Here's Suds Wagner, Proctor, Marmalak, and Aaron Chip, number 12, playing there on the left wing. Back to Suds. Wagner returns it to Suds. Suds far side to Chip. Chip back to Wagner, shot. Manny Strong sees it all the way. Makes the save right on the Mitsubishi logo. Thanks to what I assume, I should know this but I don't, is the local Mitsubishi dealership supporting the Rush hockey program. As we've always said, without these sponsors, it would be very hard for these players to play this level of hockey at the cost. And we thank them, as well as our sponsor, McDonald's Restaurants of HRM. Through the middle, here's Suds, back to Wagner. Wagner at the top, shot tipped in front, not once but twice. Strong has it covered up. Proctor pointing to something. Maybe the net off, maybe thought the puck had squirted under the pad of Strong. But either way, it was blown down right away. Still 1:24 to go in the max power play. Out come Foot, Boston, Walters, Dooley, and Ethan Hines, number 8 in red. Dooley back to Foot, Foot to Boston. Back to the high point position. Foss scores! There it is! Is that Foot's second of the game? Was it deflected? No, it looks like he's the goal scorer. That's a power play goal. His second of the season, second of the night. Logan Foot. Logans are scoring at a wild pace here tonight. Logan Foot with 2, Logan Treewin with 1. 5-2 with 7:35 to go. Here's Dooley. Back to Boston. Boston to Foot. Foot looking up. Nice soft pass to Aaron Chip. No. Oh, what a play by Dooley. He scores. Sorry, that was Dooley, not Chip. Wow. Logan Foot with the assist there. Beautiful pass to Luke Dooley. Luke Dooley doing all the work going wide and cutting to the middle. Backhand. He scores to make it 6-2 to Halifax. Here's Legier on the draw with Jackson Pryor and Easton Schlender. Treewin and Krillman on defense. Legier in the skates. Rush win it. Here's Bask. Little chip. Legier picks it out of midair. Whoa, pass to Krillman. He gets rid of it in a hurry. Jackson Pryor looking for Schlender far side. And out come the Rush. Here's Christmas. Far side, off the wall. Krillman intercepts. Pass. Krillman for Schlender. But Fitzgerald. Pass. That one's deflected. But Krillman. Very awkward play here. Not great. Back and forth, but Legier grabs the play. Centering for Schlender. He tips it up and over the net. Jackson Pryor, as the puck is caught in the mesh of the net. So the referee blows it down. Both teams go for a full set of changes. Yes, Luke Legier, a 2007 born Halifax Hawk, former Halifax Wolverine, of course a draft pick of the Bathurst Tetons and the Yarmouth Mariners of the Maritime Junior Hockey League. Member of Team Nova Scotia, the 2023 Canada Winter Games, and had 11 goals and 14 assists last year, 25 points in the Nova Scotia U18 Hockey League in his first season, now in his second, as he and Marmalak are right at the top of the table here for the Halifax McDonald's. Here's Lindsay trying to get by. Here comes Marshall against Suds. Nice play by Gavin Suds to tie Marshall up. Here's Proctor along the wall. Marshall turns and fires, but fans on it. Nice play by Chip to Marmalak. Marmalak tries to cut to the middle. Proctor pass back up through the middle, but the Rush intercept. Aaron Chip, he tries to put it down low, but Robitaille. Nice pass, cross ice to Cohen Tanner. Here's Chip all by himself as some Macs have gone for a change. Nice play by Aaron, gotta be careful. Good hustle there by the Rush, trying to break that up. And here they come. Billard has Suds to beat and can't do it. Suds out to the middle. Hines, oh, he puts it in the skates of Dooley. Good play there, though. Good idea. Dooley with his relentless work to Hines. Shot, that's blocked in front by number 47, Ryan McKinnon. Up off the glass and out. Here's McDonald. But Boston intercepts to Walters. Walters tries to get by McIsaac. McIsaac drives him wide. McIsaac up the wall for McDonald. Walters. He loses possession and out comes Seymour. Seymour tries to get by Wagner and cannot. Good hustle by the captain there. Hines feeds it to Walters. Walters and Dooley. 3-on-3. Nice pass. Snapshot by Dooley. Good play there by Walters to Dooley. His snapshot Dooley up into the netting. So they say that face-off will come outside the Rush line. Five to go. Here's Foote to Krillman. Krillman far side for Jackson Pryor. Basin Armada player. Oh, right through the middle. Foote to Krillman. Krillman down low for Jackson Pryor, tries to do the reverse. Here's Schlender. 15. Drives the slot. Shot scores. Top shelf. The Moncton Wildcat draft pick from last year, number 15, Easton Schlender, scores to make it 7-4 for Halifax. 7-2, sorry. Thanks to my co-host. And man about town, let me tell you. He enjoyed his time in downtown Sydney last night. Woohoo! Krillman cross ice pass for Logan Foote. Logan Foote to Chip. Chip gets over the line, tries to feed Marmalock. But out come the Rush. It's in their skates. Can number 12 Chip hold it in? No, this time it comes out. So Marmalock will have to get onside. Foote drives it right back in as we approach the 3.5 minute mark. This time the Rush fired out. Marshall, and Krillman at the line. Now Dawson being hounded by Riley Krillman, number 4. Oh, he puts the brakes on. Krillman steals it from him. What a job by number 4. He looks for Marmalock. Oh, Riley just offside. Went in ahead of Marmalock. Yes, you do. I did that on purpose. He was on the dance floor. Let's just say that. The old triangle will never be the same. Walters, he takes a bump, and that ends up into the stands. Yes, the boys will head back to some off-ice training, some stretching, I'm sure, tomorrow night. Some practice this week, and we will host yet another Cape Breton team for the 5th and final time, I think. No, not the 5th, but we will play them for the 5th time in the month of December. It'll be the 4th time we play the Cape Breton West Islanders next. Treewin keeping an eye on Murphy. Down low, ties him up. Oh no, he breaks to the middle. Treewin kicks it to Dooley. Dooley to Hines. Here's Hines through the middle. Looking, tries to, big hit there. And Ethan Hines is hurt. He took a heavy hit there, big time. All legit though, good hit. Just in an awkward position. And our sports physio, Mitchell Scory, out having a look at Ethan. Ethan's up on his knees, looked like he's ready to get up. We can't spare any more bodies. I hope Ethan's okay, and he is skating off on his own power. 2:59 to go. Max lead, 7-2. Shots are 50-22 here at Membertou. Oh, come on. Come on. We got to get a picture of that. Will Scheer all dressed up with his red Crocs and his McDonald's French fries. Those look good. Will Scheer will be back in the lineup next Saturday night against the Cape Breton West Islanders. Walters, he runs over top of Cohen McIsaac, probably returning the favor after number 8 Hines was hit. Here's Proctor and Dooley battling down low. Walters sitting high, waiting. Out come McDonald, and they dump it in. Mills plays it off the side of the net. Oh, they go upstairs. Ay, ay, ay. That's not what you want to see. You got to play that puck. So no icing. I think Mills was hoping for an icing call. But the puck squirted right out, and upstairs it went 7-3 with 2:19 to go in period number 3. All right, here we go. Legier. Puck is in the skates. Here comes Schlender. Soft pass back to Suds. Suds looking up ice for Legier. Puck is bouncing. There's 74 Tanner. Keep an eye on Legier. Legier drives the middle. Weak shot. Oh, right under the pad of Manny Strong. But through the crease it went. And here comes Christmas looking. It's in the skates. Legier is there. He kicks it to Jackson Pryor. Up through the middle. But out comes Tanner. Number 74, and Marshall. He drives it in. There's Wagner. Ties up Tanner down low. And Jackson Pryor just takes it off the stick, and he gets by number 92, Matheson. Jackson Pryor looking for Legier in the high slot. He snaps it. But Manny Strong to save, and the Rush fire it down the ice. No icing though. Didn't quite make it. Foot. To Suds. Suds back to Foot. Suds has time as the Rush back off just as we approach the last minute of play here in period 3. Suds up the wall to Schlender. McDonald's getting a little sloppy here in the last few minutes of the third. Right. A giveaway to Fitzgerald, and Billard gets a shot, but Foot gets a stick on it. Here's Chip. Chip to Schlender. Schlender, nice play by Murphy off his stick. And here come the Rush again. Billard and Dawson. Boston keeping an eye on Dawson to the outside. Dawson cycling around with 30 seconds to go. Dawson. Now Hines keeping an eye on Murphy. Pass through the middle to Fitzgerald. Shot. Dawson again. Shot. Mills the save. Dawson still has it. And there's Foot. Nice job. Feeds it to Aaron Chip. Aaron Chip to Hines. And Hines, he takes another bump. Oh, shot off the crossbar. No goal. Here comes Tanner. This time Cohen Tanner gets by Boston, and that is the end of the ball game here in Membertou. Final shots 51-24. Your score 7-3 in favor of Halifax. Thanks to McDonald's Restaurants of HRM, Deep Down Cleaning Services, Move Physiotherapy on Larry U Tech Drive, Fresh Flow Heat Pump Cleaning, Clean Sources Sports, Fatso High Performance Peanut Butter, and Ella Greek Taverna, 2 locations. We will see you for our Hockey Fights Cancer game next Saturday night, 7:30 from the Civic. Good afternoon from Membertou.